how can God's knowledge of Himself not be consistent right throughout time? So our message is as follows. The prophets and messengers, all of them taught that God is God and He cannot become man. He cannot become a woman. He cannot be worshipped in the form of idols. He can't be worshipped in the form of graven images. He can't be worshipped as Baal. Right? He can't be worshipped as the form of sun and moon. You and I, we would agree with this.
We agree with that.
Right? And yet, the consistency of the message for Islam is so clear. But when it comes to Christianity, what we find is as follows. Abraham, Noah, Joshua, Ishmael, Isaac, all of them taught, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall not worship the Lord your God in the form of graven images. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your strength." And yet, we're being told by the Christians that Jesus comes along and says, in regards to the fundamental aspect of God, guys, you almost got it right, but I'm afraid you're wrong. You've been wrong for a long time. That God can become a man. I am God incarnate, and you should worship me as part of the second person of the Trinity. No wonder the Jews, if Jesus said this, would have said, wait a minute, God's supposed to be the way, the truth, and the life. He's supposed to sent us all these thousands of messengers, and they've been teaching us from the beginning, God is one. You cannot worship God in the form of a man or a woman. And you're telling us...
When did He say
the commandment, the first commandment, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall not worship the Lord your God in the form of graven images."
And that doesn't mean...
Do you see how problematic it is for the Muslims? The Christian comes along and says, Jesus is receiving the same message that the other prophets and messengers.
You also don't agree with the truth.
We agree with the Jews where they're correct. We agree with the Christians when they're correct. We disagree with you guys because the Quran came as a criteria, a muhayminan alayhi, upon the previous scriptures. So when the Jews tell us, we don't believe that God can become a man, we say, amen. But when the Christian comes along and says, we believe God can become a man, we say, how is this possible? There's no consistency here.